In the quiet, connected world of the Hallmark community, it doesn't take much to send a ripple of concern through the fanbase. For a fandom built on comfort, predictability, and heart, any hint of upheaval feels personal. So, on Saturday, August 30, 2025, when one of the network's most beloved leading men, Brennan Elliott, shared a raw and reflective post on Instagram, that ripple quickly turned into a tidal wave of worry. It was a moment that revealed just how deeply fans are invested not just in the characters he plays, but in the man himself. Picture this. It's a Saturday. You're scrolling through your feed, and a post from Brennan Elliott pops up. It's not the usual smiling set photo or a happy family snapshot. It's a blurry selfie from the gym. Through the soft focus, you can see him flexing, a quiet moment of strength captured in a mirror. But it's the caption that stops you in your tracks. "Things might seem a bit out of focus right now," he began, an opening that immediately felt heavy with meaning. But clarity is coming very, very soon. The words that followed were a powerful, almost jarring meditation on self-worth, art, and the painful necessity of cutting ties. He spoke of influencers in business who are using you, your art, and your talents for their own benefit. He urged his followers, and perhaps himself, to recognize that these people are not at your level. The message was clear and sharp. You need to make the tough decision to move on, to find those who truly understand, who get it, and can nurture your talent and art. For the thousands of Hallmarkies who follow him, alarm bells didn't just ring, they blared. In the coded language of celebrity social media, phrases like "move on" and talk of unsupportive business relationships often precede a major career announcement. Was this it? Was Brennan, the steadfast and charming star of over 20 Hallmark movies, cryptically saying goodbye to the network that made him a household name? The comments section instantly flooded. It was an outpouring of concern, confusion, and heartfelt pleas. "Please don't say you're leaving Hallmark," one fan wrote, echoing the sentiment of hundreds more. To understand the intensity of their reaction, you have to understand the year Brennan Elliott has had. This wasn't just any actor posting a motivational quote. This was a man navigating the deepest waters of personal grief. For the past year, Elliott had stepped away from the spotlight, his focus entirely on his wife, Camilla Rowe, during her courageous and arduous battle with gastric cancer. He became her caregiver, her rock, and her fiercest advocate. The Hallmark community watched from afar, sending prayers and endless waves of support. Tragically, Camilla passed away in March, leaving a void that can never be filled. Since then, Brennan has been adjusting to a new, painful reality as a single father to their two beautiful children, 12-year-old son Liam and 10-year-old daughter Luna. His last appearance on the network was nearly a year ago, in September 2024's His and Hers, alongside his frequent and beloved co-star, Lacey Chabot. His absence from our screens wasn't a contract dispute or a creative choice. It was a profound act of love and devotion to his family. So when he posted about leaving behind those who use your talent, his fans didn't just see a generic inspirational message. They saw a man who has been through fire, a grieving husband and father, and they felt a fierce, protective instinct. They worried that the network, or some other entity, had somehow let him down during his most vulnerable time. Sensing the growing panic, Brennan quickly stepped in. On August 31, he added a follow-up comment to soothe the frayed nerves of his devoted followers, assuring them that his musings had nothing to do with Hallmark. He explained it was simply a moment of personal reflection, a piece of hard-won wisdom he felt compelled to share. It was a collective sigh of relief. He wasn't leaving. The anchor was still in place. By September 1, the original post was gone, deleted perhaps to quell the unintentional firestorm it had created. But the sentiment behind it lingered. Elliott's words about knowing your worth and trusting yourself resonated deeply, even if their specific context remained private. One fan's comment, which he shared to his Instagram stories, summed up the positive impact. "This is everything. Thank you." Still, the question remains, when will we see Brennan Elliott back on our screens, bringing that unique warmth and charm to a new Hallmark story? Fans have been hungry for news. A glimmer of hope appeared on July 13, when he shared that he was diving into a new role and soaking in every moment of the journey. When asked if the project was for Hallmark, his answer was candid and a little surprising. He replied to one fan that he hadn't been on the network recently, "'cause they haven't offered me any new movies lately, but we will see what the future holds." This admission adds another layer to the story, suggesting that while he hasn't walked away, the ball might be in the network's court. But for any fans still feeling a pang of uncertainty, there is a massive glittering beacon of hope on the horizon. Brennan Elliott is scheduled as a featured star at the massive Hallmark Christmas experience in Kansas City this year. He'll be appearing during the second weekend, from December 5 to 7, meeting fans and celebrating the holiday season. This isn't a small guest spot. This is a headlining role at the network's flagship event of the year. It's a powerful signal that Brennan Elliott is, and remains, a vital and cherished member of the Hallmark family. It suggests that his return to our screens is a matter of when, not if. In the end, a blurry gym photo and a thoughtful caption reminded us all of the powerful parasocial bond between a star and his fans. It showed us a man processing life's toughest lessons and choosing to share his strength. And it proved that for the Hallmark community, these actors aren't just faces on a screen. They are people they root for, worry about, and will always welcome back home. We don't know what the future holds, but we know we'll be right there, cheering him on whenever he's ready to return.